This is the Arana Nation with a very important breaking news story. I, and probably many other conservatives across Ontario, will probably not be able to vote in the Ontario PC leadership race. For a fact, I won't be able to. Now, Doug Ford and his team, because that's the team that I wanted to vote for, they're trying to help me out. But I don't know. I mean, the deadline is tomorrow at 8 p.m. on March 7th. That's the deadline, and I know I paid my membership fee, my $10 membership fee, well before the deadline. I paid it on February 5th. I took a picture of the transaction on my banking statement. It's there. I'm not a fool. I did everything correctly. I put my name correctly. I put my address correctly. I know my address. I know it very well. And it's a easy address to mail things to. And I called the Ontario PC party. And by the way, I have two cameras because every once in a while I do this when I have very big news. I'm also doing a Facebook Live video, so my friends on Facebook are watching me live. But I called the party just now, and someone answers the phone. I say, when am I going to get my my stuff, my verification code and all this stuff? The guy says, oh, is your address da-da-da-da-da? I say, I haven't lived in that address for years. What are you talking about? I put my right address there. He says, oh, well, we don't have it, so you're going to have to get refunded your $10 after March 10th. And I said to him, well, first of all, I mean, yes, I want a refund. Second of all, how is anybody going to know that my story is true? I mean, after March 10th, who knows? Somebody's going to say, oh, no, we don't believe you. You don't get your $10 back. But I paid this $10 so that I can vote. It's not about the money, folks. It's not about the money. If they wanted to keep the $10, they could keep it. The fact is that I want to vote for Doug Ford, and as a member of the Ontario PC party, I have the freaking right to do it. Sorry, I'm very cross right now. Y'all can see it. I am cross right now. The fact is that I want to vote for a specific person. I paid the $10 to vote. I don't care if I don't get a refund, I don't care. Keep the money if you want. But the thing is that I'm just curious as to how this could happen in this country. So for those of you on Facebook Live who are watching, I paid my Ontario PC membership fee before February 16th. That was the cutoff date to pay the thing before you could vote. I paid it on February 5th. There is a picture that I have right now which shows the transaction. I signed up fully to be a member of the party. And I still haven't gotten my Ontario PC verification code and membership yet. So I decide to call the Ontario PC party. I call them up. I wait like half an hour on hold. And the guy says, okay, well, what's your name? Michael Arana. Do you live at this address? I have not lived there, sir, in years. Oh, well, this is the address we have on file. And I said, and he's like, oh, are you sure you paid it? Are you sure? I'm sure. I did everything you guys told me to do. I am not a fool. I did it, and I did it correctly. And I know this is happening to other people as well. He says, well, I'm sorry, but we didn't get your stuff. It could be a glitch. And I'm thinking to myself, glitch my ass. But is this incompetence? Or is this some kind of sabotage? I don't want to say that. I don't want to believe that. But I just can't seem to understand how this could happen. How is it that a very established political party, which has been around since the 1800s, could give out specific instructions for people, and we follow them, we follow the instructions, we put in our address and everything before February 16th, we pay $10, and then a day before the cutoff to put in a verification code to vote, they tell me, oh, we don't have any information on you. We don't have anything. We didn't get anything. I mean, are you joking me? Are you kidding me? Are you serious? I mean, either the Ontario PC Party and the people working in the party. I'm not talking about the candidates or, some secretary working some desk job in the party. I'm talking about the people who are the establishment of the party. Either this is the most incompetent party in the Western world, or something strange is going on, because anybody could tell you that I'm supporting Doug Ford, and everybody knows that the big dogs in the party don't want to see Doug Ford. They don't want to see it. They don't want to see him. They don't. That's just how it is. They don't want to see him. So I don't want to say sabotage. I don't want to start trouble. But I just can't see how this could happen. Now, I'm not going to be able to cast my vote. And, Doug Ford's campaign called me and said, we're going to help you out. Give us your address. Give us this and that. But I don't know. I'm just, all I can say is that this is why a law needs to be passed where all electronic voting is prohibited in this country. No more. We need to do paper ballots and paper ballots only. That's it. I'm sick of this. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it. I knew this was going to happen, but I kept my mouth shut because I wanted to be a good player. I wanted to be a good team player. I didn't want to stir the pot. That's what they all tell me. Don't stir the pot, Michael. Don't stir. Don't stir. Well, I'm stirring it now, damn it, because now I can't be able to vote for the candidate that I want, that I've been helping since day one. And by the way, I support and salute Doug Ford and his team for helping me out so much, and especially Doug Ford, who has personally called me and said he's going to try and help me. Doug Ford, I salute him. I don't know which other candidates would do that, but really Doug Ford, for him to go out of his way, I actually feel like a pest. I have called this guy and texted this guy about the same stuff. I almost feel like I'm a pest. I'm worried he's going to sue me for stalking or something. But the thing is that he has taken time out of his busy schedule. I would call Doug Ford a Canadian celebrity. If not, maybe even a world celebrity. A lot of people know the Fords. And this one guy, this big, famous guy, took time out of his day to call me to say, Michael, I'm going to help you personally. I just have to put it out there. I just have to, going off topic for a bit, even if you disagree with Doug Ford on certain issues, you have to admit that this guy is a people person, and I applaud that, and I thank him for that. But back to what I'm talking about. This is a travesty, and you know what is more disappointing to me? It's not so much my predicament. It's the fact that my fans on the Arana Nation and my fans on who watch me on YouTube and on BitChute and who know me on Facebook, I signed up a lot of people. I signed up many people to the Ontario PC Party. I gave out links. I gave out everything. And I told them, pay $10 and this will happen to you. This looks bad for me too. Because all those people that I signed up, and I've gotten a lot of people who have called me and emailed me and sent me Facebook messages and texts saying, Michael, I haven't gotten anything. You told me to pay this $10 and you told me to put all my private information and I haven't gotten anything. What's the big idea? This looks bad on me. And that's why I'm making this video, because I'm in the same position as you. Hey, you might get a chance to vote. I'm not going to be able to vote for Doug Ford. I won't be able to. And this is outrageous. And this is gross incompetence. And I see David has a link up there, www.imavoter.ca. I'm going to click on that now because Doug Ford mentioned that website, that website as well. And I'm actually going to pin that website on the comment section of this video that I am doing on YouTube here. But for those of you who are watching me right now who don't understand what I'm talking about, I'm going to go through it one more time. Those people who have just joined me on Facebook Live, y'all know what's going on here on YouTube, but let me explain. So, the Ontario PC Party said that if you want to vote in the Ontario PC leadership race, you have to become a member before February 16th. I signed up to become a member on February the 5th. So I was well before the date, the deadline. Well before. I signed up and everything like that. I paid my $10, the $10 that really I could use for something else. I mean, I'm not a rich man. I'm not a rich guy. You could ask my mom right now. She knows I'm not rich, you know? Especially now, you know, with school and stuff going on, I'm not a wealthy person. I really am not. So I paid the $10 anyway because I want to vote for Doug Ford. I like the guy. I want him to win. I have been helping this man out so much, and he's a great guy. And so everything. Hey, Magda, how are you? So yeah, I paid it. And now that the election is coming up, the deadline to put in some verification code online so that you can vote on March 10th is tomorrow at 8 p.m. And I still don't have the verification code. So I call the party and I say, hey, where's my verification code? They say, what's your name? I say, Michael Arana. They type it in. We don't have you on file. And we have this address that I lived in years and years ago. I say, what the hell is going on? I paid everything. I gave you all everything. I know I gave them everything. I did it. I am not a stupid person. I put my name, my address online. I did everything. Well, we don't have it. I'm sorry, sir. We'll give you a refund after March 10th. So I say, okay, so you're telling me I can't vote now? After doing everything you told me to do, I can't vote? Yes. Okay, hang up the phone. This is either gross incompetence coming from the Ontario PC Party, or this is something sinister. And I don't want to say sinister, but the thing is that I don't see what else, how could this happen? How? And this is happening to so many other people that I know. But listen, honestly, this election that's coming up, this leadership election, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I don't think it's going to be accurate. I don't think so. Even if Doug Ford wins, it's probably not going to, because a lot of people are not going to be able to vote. I know I did everything right. And I'm worried about, you know, people who might be senior citizens or people who've never done this before, first-time voters. You know, this is, I mean, if I'm I vote in a lot of elections. I know how things work. You can put a big old complicated way to vote, and I usually get through it. So if I can't do it, I'm worried about the seniors or people who are just doing this for the first time. I mean, a lot of people are not going to be allowed to vote in this election, in this leadership race. A lot of people. This is going to be, there's going to probably need to be a recount or something like that. I mean, even if Doug Ford wins, and I want Doug Ford to win, and it seems to be that a lot of Doug Ford's supporters are having the same trouble I am. I mean, I have many different supporters on my Facebook. I have Christine Elliott supporters. I have Tanya supporters. I have Caroline supporters. I always see them up in the, oh, I voted for Caroline today. I voted for Christine today. And they put the picture of the thing. I mean, this is just outrageous. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it. But anyway, I'm going to sign off of the Arana Nation. So for those of you watching on YouTube and BitChute, I'm signing off now. This is the Arana Nation.